Hey guys, welcome replay viewers. How's it going? Happy Friday. Hey Brandy, good morning. Hello, good morning guys. I'm doing a little scope today because today we have the day off. How about you guys? Do you have the day off today? It's Good Friday, I guess. Hey Mare. Hello, good morning guys. Welcome. Just giving people a few seconds to get their notifications. Hey there. Good morning, everybody. So I'm just giving you a little look at my giveaway. Just a little reminder. Don't forget about it. It's going on for a few more days. I'm giving away a $25 gift card to Barnes & Noble and $10 to my TPT store to thank my awesome followers. Cool. That's great. Oh my gosh. Yes, today's the day to get stuff done. Get stuff done. All right, let me flip this around and say, hey guys, good morning. Or it's like, sorry, it's like 12:04, so good afternoon, I guess. How's it going, everybody? I'm Bex. If you haven't seen one of my scopes before, which I think most of you have, but I'm a second grade teacher, and I also run the blog Reading and Writing Redhead. Good morning. So I thought today I'd share with you one of my favorite websites for teachers and kids. But if you're just joining in, don't forget, over at my blog, I'm having a giveaway to thank my followers. I'm giving away a Barnes & Noble gift card. Ooh, what could you get for your classroom or yourself? And I'm giving away a TPT, $10 to my Teachers Pay Teachers store. Here's a quick link. If you want to go, you can take a screenshot of that, or just go bit.ly/Bex giveaway, no caps. And my blog is Reading and Writing Redhead, so if you Google that, you can also get there. So one of my all-time favorite websites that I discovered a few years ago is a math website. It's called gregtangmath.com. So I'm going to show you in a second. Here's a little card showing you the address, gregtangmath.com. What I like about it is it has resources for teachers, games for kids, and other stuff. You know, so many websites you go to, they have one thing, something for teachers, something for kids, but this one it's all inclusive. And Greg Tang is an author. He writes books for kids like Math Potatoes is the name of one of his books. And he also is a speaker and a trainer, and I've been to a few of his sessions, and he's really good. He's really good. So let me flip this around, and I will show you the website so you can see if it is for you. So I don't have a tripod yet. I just ordered one, so I'm going to do my best to hold this so you can see. But simple, gregtangmath.com. So you can see up here, you're on the home page. He has games. This is his teacher resources section. This is where you find out about his professional development and his store. So I'm first going to show you games for a minute. So this is where we go on our Chromebooks at school, and we play these games, and they're awesome. They're awesome. So 10 Frame Mania, I'm not going to read all of them, Kakuma, and so on. So 10 Frame Mania, I'm going to show you a couple of them, and then you can just like check the rest out on your own to see if they would be appropriate for age level. Well, I can only show you if it will open. Come on, 10 Frame Mania, help me out. All right, let's try Kakuma. This is weird. All right, live video, right guys? Live video. All right, I don't know, something seems to be wrong. Let me like reload this. Maybe even Greg Tang has technology glitches. All right, if this is not working, I'll show you some of the other parts of his website. This is so weird. It's like never happened before. All right, let's try this. Stressful. Okay, forget that for now. All right, let's go back to home. And what I like about, oh my gosh, yeah. I'm always trying to like be so, appreciative when my kids are sitting there and second graders are sitting there and I'm having tech problems. They're being like super patient with me. So, all right, Hang on for 1 second. I'm trying to find, not that. Here it is. So one thing that's awesome about Greg Tang's website is that he's always having some kind of fun activity. I don't know what else to say to describe it, but an activity that you can print out, send home with your kids to get them playing these games at home. So usually it's just like a basic game board, but this month he has it looks like a math. This is definitely like his website is messed up today because look, that picture didn't even upload. But he has a mathness overview. So he has a math challenge. It's like a bracket. So the kids, let's see if I can open one for you. Oh, here's a little shot. So the kids play like different games on his page. And sorry about that Tailwind schedule button there. And then they choose their favorite. And then they choose their favorite from those two. And then same thing on this side. And then their ultimate favorite gets here. So you print it out, and then he also gives you, check that out, a parent letter explaining it so you don't have to think of your own wording. He does it for you. Then after your students do it, and it is optional, he says that right on the letter. So any students who want to do it, you go online and you enter their names and they can win some prizes. They're usually some of his books autographed by him. And I usually give a small prize out to my kids who do it, like a little teeny notebook or like pencils or something cute. A little troll eraser was a big hit recently. I guess the trolls are back. And it changes every month. He usually has like a different themed contest, or I guess it's a contest. But it's just like an extra incentive. It gets the kids playing the games more. So I love that. Then on the resources section, this is for the teachers. This is for us, you guys. So he recently did start selling things, for cost. So, but he has tons of free stuff. He showed us this. I was at one of his workshops. He showed us some of these games. They are totally awesome. So check those out. I might buy some myself. So check out all of these free downloads. Like, I'm going to scroll down. Let me speed it up because there's so many. These are all printables. Some of them are just like printables that your kids would then work on, or they work on with partners or their games. But like, look, all right, I gotta speed this up because you guys are gonna fall asleep. Check out how many free things for you that he has. Like, holy moly. Let me go up to the top. Woo, sorry if your vision is going crazy here. But he has like some of these activities like partial sums. Let's take a look at that. He's really into teaching strategies. So actually look, he has right here, strategies, partial sums. And here, this is probably like for about 2nd, 3rd grade, maybe even early 4th. So he's teaching the kids to add the 10s and the 1s, but in like a slightly different way, not the traditional algorithm. So in the Common Core, the traditional algorithm, isn't introduced till 4th grade. So this is probably for kids slightly younger. So this is great. And it's not just one page, you guys. Like, look, cool. It just like goes on and on. He's unbelievable as far as how much he's willing to like give out for free. So definitely check out the resources section on gregtangmath.com. Let's try one more time to show you a game. If it doesn't work, I'll just try to scope again this weekend and show you some of these games because it's kind of like a bummer that they're not working. But actually, Greg Tang's 10-Frame Mania is available as a free app in the App Store for at least Apple products. I don't know about other products, but all right. Sorry, guys. I guess these are like not being very cooperative. Nope. All right. Let me turn it around. I'll give you one more look up here. Greg Tang Math Resources. So just wanted to give you a little look at that. That's a really useful website because it has when it's working, which it's always worked. You know, Murphy's Law, of course, doing a live Periscope with it. The games are like having a glitch. But there's the games for kids. And the thing I like about his games for kids is it's not like the kids are it's not really obvious to the kids like that they're doing tons and tons of math in order to play these games. It's almost like hidden math practice. You know, if your child needs to work on math facts and they play Kakuma, they really have to solve a lot of math problems in order to play the game. And the game is fun, so they kind of don't know that they're like working hard. So I love that he works in like extra math fact practice and other math skills without, you know, being right in the kids' faces about it. And also, what was I going to say? But if you have any questions about the website, let me know. But yeah. Oh, also, he doesn't really have any games, as far as I've seen, that have timers. You know, a lot of kids don't do well with being timed, like for math fact practice. But he has some, like, hidden timers in some of the games. So when I scope again, when I'm sure that those are working, I'll show you. There's some kind of cool hidden timers. Some kids will figure out that they're being timed, but it's not like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which makes some kids just shut down. And it's great. Like, you saw probably hundreds of free resources for us teachers. And, you know, he's also a trainer and speaker, so you can check out his gigs section. And he does have games that are already made up for sale too, that I'm going to be taking a closer look at. If I order some, I'll show you on a scope later. So I hope you enjoy your weekend. I'll probably be back tomorrow night with another scope, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks so much for stopping by, and thanks for the hearts. Bye.